Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
President Donald Trump pardons a former Las Vegas City Councilwoman. Find out what she's saying. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleetz. Starting with your top stories, President Donald Trump granting a, quote, full and unconditional pardon to former Las Vegas Councilwoman Michelle Fiore, who was convicted of federal conspiracy and wire fraud charges. In October, jurors found Fiore guilty of defrauding donors who believed they were giving money for a statue to honor a fallen Las Vegas police officer. Prosecutors said she spent the donations on rent, plastic surgery, and her daughter's wedding. Fiore told the Review-Journal in a text message, quote, "Today I stand before you not just as a free woman, but as a vindicated soul." Fiore said she will return to her position as a Pahrump Justice of the Peace on Monday. However, the Pahrump Justice Court administrator said she did not know if Fiore will return. Fiore was suspended without pay by the Nevada Commission on Judicial Discipline. This is a developing story. Visit lvrj.com for updates. A man who pleaded guilty to driving under the influence leading to the death of a 5-year-old boy is sentenced to prison. 47-year-old Guillermo Sinabua was driving in a work van in 2023 when he hit the boy, Kamari Wolf, who was being dropped off at school. Wolf's family described the boy as a happy child full of life and energy. During a court hearing Wednesday, Wolf's mother asked that Sinabua get the longest sentence possible, which a judge said would be 8 to 20 years. Sinabua was sentenced to 5 to 12.5 years in prison. 3 Nevada inmates died in custody over the past week, according to authorities. 2 were inmates at High Desert State Prison, and the third was at Northern Nevada Correctional Center. According to an in-doc release, 57-year-old Michael Sonner was awaiting execution for the 1993 killing of a Nevada Highway Patrol trooper. 38-year-old Robert Villalobos was serving at least 25 years for first-degree murder and assault charges. 71-year-old Samuel Abraham was serving 70 years to life for sexual assault and kidnapping. The causes of death were not provided. Members of the UNLV community gather on campus to protest the Trump administration revoking student visas. The university confirmed in an email that 7 students had their visas affected. Dozens of people gathered on campus for the protest, which was organized by a socialist student group in response to the crackdown on college campuses.
Definitely right now, the main concern is the way that, students are being treated regarding their immigration status, and the fact that people are getting their visas revoked, people are getting deported at numbers that I've never really seen before.
The university says neither the school nor its students were notified about the visa issues. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Temperatures are dropping down to the low 60s tonight as the clouds clear out, expecting an overnight low of 62 degrees by 6 a.m. and warming up to a high of 83 and low of 55 to end the week tomorrow. Looking at all sunshine the next 3 days, and the highs are dropping to the 70s this weekend. On Saturday, a high of 75 and low of 51, and keeping the Sunday scaries at bay with a high of 71 and low of 53 to end the weekend. In business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. A new report says homes in the Las Vegas Valley are sitting longer on the market than the national average. A home for sale in the Valley sat on the market an average of 44 days last year, according to the study from Clever Real Estate. Vegas tied with Memphis and Dallas for the 13th longest time on market among the 50 biggest U.S. metropolitan areas.
Looking at Las Vegas specifically, a lot of factors are coming into play. Obviously, the biggest one being a slowdown in building. We also have a lot of homeowners right now who are locked into mortgage rates that they got during the pandemic. So they're sort of staying put, which is further locking the housing market, which is making it more difficult to build because building spec homes, you need prospective clients to come in.
The average time on the market for the 50 biggest metropolitan regions was 37 days. The Click Bar and Lounge inside the Cosmopolitan will be closing May 1st for renovations. The bar is known for its cocktail program and drinks themed to Las Vegas events. Specifics on the renovations have not been announced, but it's planned to be completed by early fall.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. I'm Heidi Fang with your sports update. The Raiders and Golden Knights will once again compete in the Battle for Vegas charity softball tournament taking place at the Las Vegas ballpark on July 12th. Now in its 6th year, forward Jack Eichel will serve as the Knights team captain for the event, and star tight end Brock Bowers will lead the Raiders. The gates will open at 6 p.m. with the home run derby taking place at 7 p.m. and the game's first pitch thrown out at 8 p.m. Post-game fireworks to follow. Tickets for the event will go on sale soon with proceeds supporting various local charities.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Some of the brightly colored products you see on store shelves may soon get an overhaul. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has long had a goal of removing artificial dyes from foods. And now the FDA says it will take steps to eliminate petroleum-based artificial colors by the end of next year. Advocates have cited mixed studies indicating the dyes can cause hyperactivity and other issues in some children. But manufacturers say the move unfairly targets additives that have been confirmed to be safe.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Before the NFL draft got underway tonight at Lambeau Field, first-year Bears coach Ben Johnson was the plus 750 favorite at the Westgate Superbook to win the NFL Coach of the Year award next season. Patriots coach Mike Vrabel is the 9-1 second choice, followed by Raiders coach Pete Carroll and Jaguars coach Liam Cohen at 14-1. Chargers coach Jim Harbaugh is 15-1, followed by the Panthers' Dave Canales, Seahawks' Mike McDonald, and Packers' Matt LaFleur at 18-1.
In your 7 at 7 lifestyle news, East Career and Technical Academy students put their skills to use by building doghouses. Altogether, they've built 12 doghouses as part of their school project this year. The materials were donated by GC Garcia and Grand Canyon Development Partners in an effort to connect with students about careers in construction and to teach them about giving back to their community. At the end of the semester, the doghouses will be donated to local animal shelters, which will auction them off or give them to people who adopt dogs. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. After battling a health issue this week, is Carlos Santana still set to play in Vegas next month? LVRJ entertainment columnist John Katzlamidas has the answer.
In Las Vegas, we always advise stay hydrated. This is true for everybody, including Carlos Santana, the rock legend, fell prey to dehydration this week in shows in San Antonio on Tuesday night and Sugar Land, Texas on Wednesday, both canceled. He's back on stage Friday night. This has no bearing on his return to House of Blues at Mandalay Bay on May 15th through May 25th. Santana will be making his first appearances in Las Vegas on those dates, writing his latest album, Sentient, which was released in February.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.